Oh, wow. I think we're working. Boop. Okay. Hello. Hello, friends. All right. Hi. I think we're good. Oh, well, thank you for the heart. Oh, well, thank you, Blueberry Kings 111. Love you. Love you, muchies. Hi. Look at the brows. Oh, Ken's is here. Hello, friends. Wow. All right. Cool. I think I got it to work. No. Thank you for becoming a fan, Richard. All right. Let me see. I think my Instagram's all like caught up on the news. Let me see. Yes, we're good. Okay. Hi, friends. I think I'll wait just a little bit to like actually start with the news. What's new? Who are they? Who is this? Hi. Isn't there like a way to, this is my first broadcast, so I'll probably be very awkward and nervous and like nervous laughter. That's how I cope. But you know, it's cute. It's fine. Isn't there like a way to put like a title like, boom, this is what's up? I don't know if I already did that. Maybe. I don't know. Hello. I have a box of donuts to celebrate my first broadcast. Do you want to see them? They're really cute. Oh, so I do have a title up there. It should be something like coming out as trans non-binary. Hopefully. If you saw that before you clicked on this. Okay, awesome. Cool, thank you, Ellie. I was like, that was the title I was going for. I don't know if I actually successfully titled it. Look at these donuts. They're so cute. Wait, I wish I lived in Portland because then I could have like the cute like bubblegum ones, and you know what I'm talking about. Ooh. Oh, yes, baby. Okay, first of all, donut show and tell. Oh, yes, wait. Anybody want a donut? You just go on and grab it. Okay. Okay, there she is. Hello. Okay. Oh, I just hit the the thing. All right. So, pass one your way. There you are. There you are, cranberry. Cranberry. That's a thing now. It's a thing. Hello. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. This chat kind of goes a little fast. So, we got 16 viewers. Let's wait until 20 to like start the conversation. Can we get 20? Can we do that? My goal is like 75. Let's do this. We can do this. One second. I'm gonna go and check really quick to see if it's broadcasting on my YouTube, because it should be. Let's check-a-roo. Hello, friends, gays and queers alike. It says I'm still offline, but I'm not, so I don't know what that's about. Ooh, 22. Okay, I guess I have to go and start the convo now. But it should be live streaming on my YouTube. Can somebody... Oh, wait, am I? Is it going? Oh, we're good. Never mind. I was like, can someone go on my YouTube and tell me that I'm live on there? But I think I am. I am not sure at all. Oh, I am. Okay. Okay, cool. You guys should come over to my YouNow. Because, yeah. Anyway, okay, cool. So I guess we're good. my queers. So, let's just start the convo, I guess. So, hi. My name is Jemma, and I'm coming out as trans non-binary. Yay! So a lot of you guys already know that I'm already gay, pan, queer, all of the above. So, yes, and I'm also not necessarily, female. Hey, that's cool. So, this is under the LGBT hashtag, so I'm sure you guys already know what non-binary is and what that means, but like just to recap, it's basically just non-binary. It's like neither female or male, it's just non-binary. And I guess I kind of knew that I was genderqueer in some form for a long time. I don't know. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Cheesy Lester, for the likes. Love you, love you. I will answer your questions. Do I have dysphoria? I'm going through the process. Describe what going through the process is. So, you guys are so nice. Thank you so much for the 10 likes, Monica. Thank you. Alright. Oh, and if I ever pronounce your guys' names wrong, just correct me, because I want to get it right. Oh, thank you. So, okay, where am I going? So, I don't necessarily know if I am, like, gender fluid or gender queer, just, like, overall, like, some kind of, I don't know, non-binary in some case. I'm just not, like, female. Like, I know I've been assigned female, and I know I've been socialized as female, and I know that I have, like, body parts that are associated with females, but I, like, don't really, like, identify as a girl. Like, the word girl is kind of like, like, if you're just like, oh, girl, like, I'm like, oh, girl, but, like, every time that I put, like, girl reacts to in my, like, titles in my YouTube videos, or, like, hashtag buzzcut girl, I just kind of get anxiety. I'm like, I'm not really a girl, and that's why I was like, okay, for this live stream, do I put myself under hashtag girls? And I'm like, but I'm not, I'm not, like, a girl, so I put it under LGBT. Hi! Yeah, so, there, I will get to your questions. Oh my goodness, okay, 1 second. So, yeah, she and they are fine pronouns. One time, actually, my best friend Ken's, I think she accidentally used he for me once, and I honestly got really happy. I was like, yes! Like, literally, like, I felt so much joy. So, honestly, I feel like any of those pronouns are cool. Like, I kind of don't really mind. The only thing that, like, bugs me is, like, when it's a stranger and they literally just assume my pronouns. I'm like, okay, like, at least just, like, don't, or, like, when I'm ringing up people, I work in retail, and they're just like, all right, sweetheart, see you later, hun, or whatever, and it's like, so, yeah, but anyway, she's fine, they is fine, he is even fine, like, literally, just considering, like, the context, like, I'm cool, just, like, respect me, you know, that's basically it. Yay, number 6 trending, hi gays, hello, Shantae, let's stay, so, yeah, and, I mean, yeah, like, people who are really close to me, basically Ken's, knows that, yeah, I've been kind of questioning my gender for a very long time, like, sometimes, literally, like, in high school, I would kind of, like, wake up in the morning and, like, kind of be shocked that I don't have a penis sometimes. Right now, like, me and the relationship with my body is, like, a-okay, like, we are great, like, I am very body positive, and I love, the body that I have, so I don't have a lot of dysphoria. So I don't really have dysphoria as of right now in my life. I'm like fine. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to ask about surgeries or hormones, and I'm not interested in gender correction surgeries or going on T or anything like that as of right now. I'm not really, like, I'm okay. Like, this is great. And yeah, and sometimes, you know, like some people can be all like, oh, but you like to wear dresses and wigs sometimes and like kawaii fashion and things like that. And that has nothing to do with my gender or anything like that. Like my gender and like how I dress, like those things can be connected, but you know, they're kind of, it's like clothes are like genderless. They're just clothes. They're just on my body. They're just a thing. And who I am is something different. So I don't really get like anxious or like, you know, if I'm like full on like wig, Lolita dresses and things like that. I don't like sit there and be like, oh no, I hope somebody doesn't misgender me or whatever, because she, her is fine. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm going to wear what I want. And yeah, and sometimes halfway through the day, I'm like, oh, now I kind of wish I were wearing like mom jeans and like more of a gender neutral. Thank you so much for 50 likes, Cheesy Lester. You guys, you're so generous. Wow. But yeah, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I dressed like a little bit more like Mask or whatever. It just kind of like, it's really fluid. It changes all the time, and it's great. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like non-binary or gender fluid, gender queer, I haven't really like found a specific label that I'm like, yes, that's me. Like pan is like, yes, that's me. So I guess I'll update you guys when I find the label. But yeah, I'm just kind of neither. So that's really cool. And I will dress how I want, and I will, you know, like that might change, like, you know, I don't know, I'm comfortable, and I'm happy with just kind of being a human, and, you know, that's it, you know, like, screw gender expectations and all that. And I do really want to say, some people will be like, oh, I feel the same way, like, I feel like neither, like, non-binary or genderqueer in some form, but, you know, they don't think that they feel like they look like a gender queer person or something. And it's like, they don't, like, somebody who is non-binary doesn't look like, you know, I feel like there's a stereotypical, like, they must be vaguely masculine or something, or have short hair, or like, I don't know, something like that. And it's not, that's not true. Like, non-binary people can use binary pronouns. Like, that's totally fine. Non-binary people can dress femininely if they were assigned female at birth, or dress masculinely or hypermasculinely if they were, you know, assigned male at birth as well. So, you know, it's like, there are no rules. You know, there's like, you can't just pinpoint like, this is what a non-binary person looks like. It's like, no, that people are people, and they look how they look, and some people don't have the freedom to express themselves the way that they want to, you know, and that doesn't make them any less queer or non-binary or genderqueer. So everybody's valid. Everybody's valid, everybody's cool, and there are no rules, and you just do you, and wear what makes you happy, express yourself the way that it makes you feel comfortable. That's all I want for you. Donut time. No. Well, now I have glaze all over me. Okay, let me get into some of these questions. Oh, and somebody mentioned my sweater. Got it from Depop. The seller is Trans and Technicolor. They're super cute and such a great seller, so highly recommend. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me, I'm gonna scroll up because if I keep, like, responding to the newest comments, I will, oh, no, it scrolled all the way down. Wait. Alright. Oh, I got a question. So, like, transitioning. So, I've transitioned from identifying as female to identifying as non-binary, or just neither male or female. Here, let me draw you a diagram. Paper, Sharpie. Okay, here we go. Somebody capture this moment. I don't know how to do that. I don't know if I can do that for myself, but capture it. All right. My gender in a nutshell. Okay, this this is male. Okay, right? These are the binaries, right? Binaries. This is female. Okay, right? This is a spectrum, which everything is on, right? This is like, okay, this is male and female, right? This is how I feel. Like there. That's how I feel. That's me. I'm not like right in the middle. I'm like kind of feminine, but still non-binary. Still not in these binaries. Does that make sense? This is me, Jemma. Does that make sense? Good diagram? That's me. I just wrote Gem there. So, that's how I feel. Where'd the cap go? Oh, I found it. Alright. Yes. Thank you so much for more likes. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lulu Pendergrass and Ellie. You guys are so sweet and cheesy listener. Wow. Okay. Let me see if I can answer some more of these questions. Okay, there are so many. Okay, so if you guys have more questions, just put them in right now because it's hard to like scroll up with the chat. Oh wow, third on LGBT. Hello friends, hello gays, hello queers, hello all of the above, hello humans. Oh yeah. Oh, the choir. Oh heck yes, I remember that. I can't do that now because I'm not in high school, but it was fun. I remember being like, I remember trying so hard for first alto, and I was like, oh no. But I got in second alto, and I was like, okay, they like the bass. Will I announce this in a proper video? I will. I wanted to do it in a live stream first because it's just like more raw and real, and all of my videos are very edited. Like, they're perfect lighting, and I edit out so much because I talk so much, and it's like, I'm still me and real in my videos, but I feel like this was a topic that I just wanted to be very raw and unedited and just, like, do my thing, and, like, not worry about the lighting, and not worry about editing out all these things that I can't say on YouTube or else I'll be demonetized and all those kinds of things. So I just wanted to do something that was just raw and real, and here I am. Tell your friends. I'm gay. No. I'm in my little studio. I don't know if you guys follow my Snapchat at Jemma Mae, with probably a period between Jemma and May. And I like made my own little at-home recording studio because I like to sing, and I'm in it right now. It's really cozy. I got some fairy lights. They're pink hearts, and it's aesthetic. And I got my donuts and my life water. Okay. So, if I'm bisexual, does that mean I'm discriminating against non-binary people? No. Bisexual means that you are attracted to one or more genders. It's not you're attracted to the binary genders. It's one or more. So, not at all. Not at all. So, yeah, I think that is not discriminating, and people who don't understand that should look up the definition. Hello. Oh, hello. Let's see. Da 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 da. Do you guys have any more questions? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, friends. I have some donut on my foot. Oh, okay. I got a little bit of a question here. I think we're talking about if trans is an umbrella term. So, I guess, how do I explain this? So, non-binary is under the trans umbrella because usually people who are non-binary are not assigned non-binary at birth. So you are transitioning from whatever you were assigned to at birth to a different gender. That's at least how I understand it. And, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything, but, yeah. So that's how I understand it is, if you're transitioning from from your assigned gender to any other gender, it's trans. In my knowledge. So yeah. That's why I think non-binary is, trans asterisk non-binary, because I wasn't assigned non-binary at birth. So, yeah. If there are people who were, awesome, and they identify with non-binary, cool. Then maybe technically they're cis. I don't know. That would be cool. But, yeah. So, I'm definitely not cis because I don't identify with, female. Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel it's necessary to not assume how a person identifies and therefore not call them he or she? I usually use they if I'm not sure with someone that with someone that I just met and I'm like, oh, I don't know, usually, even if somebody looks hyper feminine or hyper masculine or whatever, I usually just use they until I get the context of what what is this? Of what pronouns they use. And this even goes for with strangers. Again, I work in retail. It's as fun as it sounds. And with customers, even if they're they look like the cis of all cis women, I will still use they until I know for sure. It's just something that I do. I don't know if it's necessary. I don't know if society will ever be in a spot where that is the norm. I don't know, but that would be cool, and it's just kind of personally what I do, just because it makes me feel comfortable, and I just definitely don't want to misgender anybody, even if I assume that they are a gender. I can't unless I have that context. So that's just what I do. Yeah. Do I have any issues with cis people? No. No, not at all. They're just people. I don't, no. Yeah, I don't know. They're just people. And as long as, they're cool and they're open-minded and they respect me, then I have no problem with any kind of person. Yeah. Thank you so much for the likes. How do you say that? Tiffany Leanne Bean. Bean. Oh my goodness. Second LGBT. Hello friends. Hello gays. Hello queers and humans. Yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the 100 likes. Oh yay. Thank you so much, Sammy. Yay. Oh my goodness. So many questions. Okay. Oh, that is good. So the moment that I guess realized I was non-binary, okay. I can tell you, okay, so I have a few moments. So I will first tell you the moment of when I realized I was not cis, because I don't know if you guys watch my YouTube, but I described a moment in time where I knew I wasn't straight. So this is kind of similar, just gender. So I was in high school and I was in the musical with one of my friends, and at the time they identified as non-binary, and I was already I already knew what that was. I was like, that's cool. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, how do I Lotte Chans for the 50 likes. So anyway, so I had this friend and they were non-binary, and I was like, oh yeah, I already know, I already know what non-binary is. That's really cool. You're awesome. And I don't know, we kind of became close. We were super funny and gay, and it was great. And And I remember what I wore, because we could choose our costumes. What I wore for the musical was like a oh, thank you so much, Mark Melendez 1212 for the 50 likes. Oh, you guys are so generous. Thank you so much. But what I wore was like a button down, and I think it was like, yeah, it was just like a plain white button down and like some jeans, and I guess it kind of came off as like androgynous, and that, I mean, cool, that's cool. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. She's so 50 likes times 4. Oh my goodness, you're so generous. Thank you so much. I love your face. And so anyway, and I remember people around me just, they were like tuning in. They were like, oh, she kind of looks a little bit androgynous. They were like, like getting some like gay vibes. And I had someone come up and he was like, are you cis or something? He was like, wait, are you a girl or are you a boy? Like, what do you identify as or something? And he just like went up and asked me in front of everybody. And I was like, ha ha ha, you guys, it's funny. No, I'm actually cis. And I felt, even then, I felt so uncomfortable right after those words came out of my mouth. I and cis in the same sentence. I was like, I just lied to everybody. I didn't realize, like I guess at that point I was like, I wasn't really thinking about gender, and I was like, oh, I'll just decide later, it's fine. But in that moment, I was like, oh no, I'm cis. I was like, I don't know, just like gloom came over me. I was like, that was a lie. And so that was weird. And then the words with trans non-binary, I have had a very tight relationship with the trans community. I have a lot of trans friends, and that doesn't like validate me anyway, but I just am very interested in everything trans, like, to, you know, how difficult is it for trans kids and teens and adolescents to get hormones, and in what states and why, and trans discrimination and bathrooms and all this kind of stuff, employment discrimination, like all these things I'm very passionate about and like do a lot of research on. And I don't know, and with all of my friends who either identify as trans or are transitioning or whatever, like, we just get each other. And I never really realized, like, why do I have such an interest in, like, a close relationship with this community if I'm not trans? And I was like, am I a trans guy? And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm not a guy, but I'm not a girl. And then I did more research and all that, and I realized, like, non-binary is, or I guess can be, under the trans umbrella. And I was like, okay, yeah, all right. And, like, I did that research, and I thought on it, and I thought on it, and I was on my shift one day, and I just kept, like, thinking, like, trans non-binary, trans non-binary, trans non-binary, that's me. And I, like, literally almost cried. And I was, like, working, and, like, just on my shift, like, walking around people, and I, like, literally kept thinking about it, and I was, like, going to cry. I was, like, tearing up, and I was like, this is awkward because I have to ring people up, but yeah, so that was great. Yeah, oh, you guys are so sweet. You guys are already, like, using they, them. Y'all are sweet. They, she, he, I don't care, but, you know, or, yeah. Yeah, so I was like, yep, okay, alright, trans, non-binary. So yeah, I guess I realized why I still am, like, super, like, trans rights, obviously, and, you know, part of me, I was like, oh, like, I go to, like, Women's March and stuff. I couldn't this year, though, unfortunately, but I really wanted to, and, like, I still, like, will, like, march with women and fight for women and all that kind of stuff. Like, I still, obviously, am, and treated like one largely in society, so that doesn't make me like any less of a like feminist or anything like that, you know. So if anybody is like wondering that about themselves or whatever, like, no, you are like any feminism is not just for cis white women. Please, it is not. It is for everybody. But yeah, I was like, well, like, I still am super, you know, passionate about like all these. Oh, thank you so much for the likes, Grace. Gracie. That is so awkward. Yeah, so anyway, trans non-binary. Love it. Live it. Tell your friends. Passionate about issues and social justice. And let's all just be nice and stop being scared of each other's differences and like let's embrace them. Let's do this. Oh my goodness. Tell your friends. Oh my goodness. We should get more friends watching. Cause like friends. I like friends. Oh, got a question. Do I plan on changing my name to have a more unisex or gender fluid name? I really like my name. And personally, my opinion on names, it's like clothing. They're genderless. Names are just names. Clothing is just clothing. Like, who decided that dresses were for women only? Like, who decided, you know, like, that, what's like a name that's like, has a, see, I literally don't even understand. What's a name that's like very gendered? I don't know. Wait, like Bob. Why can't Bob be, like, it's just a name. Like, why, who decided that Bob was only for cis guys? Like, it's, in my opinion, it's like literally just a name. And if I decide that Jemma is a non-binary name, then I decide that it's a non-binary name and it's mine, you know? Yeah. Jemma or Jem or whatever. I don't have any anxiety around my name because in my opinion it's just a name and it's a great name. It's cute. It's quirky. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of things that are unnecessarily gendered and in my reality it's not legit. It's not a thing. They're just names. So yeah. Da 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 da. Weird. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Cutie Favorite, for the 10 likes. Oh, yay. I love your Instagram feed. You're so cute. It's so good. I guess people are asking about my hair. I guess ask more questions, just because every time I try to read the comments, it scrolls down. Names are just fashion, okay? Asking about my hair. Oh, you're welcome. So with my hair, I definitely, you know, felt and still kind of identified as non-binary even when I had my super long blonde hair. Oh man, I got a story to tell you guys. But yeah, I still felt like it's been a long time since I knew at least I wasn't cis. Like it's been a really, really long time. Just like how I knew for a really, really long time that I wasn't straight before I came out, you know? So, but yeah, even when I had like my hyper femme, like everything like through the big like kawaii, like all that kind of stuff, I still felt non-binary. I still felt genderqueer, and I didn't really expect to be treated like that because people saw my hyper femininity and just assumed my gender, which I expected, and yeah, that happened. And me shaving my head wasn't necessarily because of my gender fluidity. It was just kind of like something I really wanted to do, and I was so tired of hair, and I just loved buzz cuts, like especially on AFABs. I was like, oh, so cute, going against, you know, beauty norms and all that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness, thank you for the applause. I live for it. I live for that applause. But yeah. Oh, and thank you so much for the likes. I don't know how to say it. No. Hunters, thank you. But yeah, and yeah, I felt this way for a really, really long time, and I shaved my head. It was like, that was one of the reasons I was like, oh yeah, like, it makes me feel free, it makes me, you know, I'm going against beauty expectations and expectations of being a woman and like all these things. And yeah, again, I was so tired of hair. I loved the look of buzz cuts. I thought they were so cute and quirky, and I just loved it. There were a lot of reasons, but yeah, one of them was like, and maybe people will stop assuming my gender. And even though they shouldn't do that, no matter how somebody looks or presents, it's still the reality right now. So that was like one thing I was like, well, and also, you know, people might actually look at me and read non-binary, and that wasn't the main reason. And part of me is all like, do I feel guilty about that? Because you know, I should be respected no matter how I look. People should ask and ask my pronouns and things like that. You know, no matter if I look so hyper femme, that should be something that should be expected of people. You know, just respect people and just ask if you don't know. It's like so easy. So why was it that, you know, when I was like, oh, finally when I shave my head, maybe people won't read me as cis. But yeah, and I think that has changed. Whether it's right or wrong, yeah, some people will meet me and will avoid using pronouns until they know, which I think should have been happening even when I had my long hair, you know. But yeah, so that has changed. Yes, pineapple, kiwi head. Yeah, and I love it. And I don't really expect to grow out my hair for a while because I love this look. It is such a pure look. It is so good. I love kiwi head. It feels great. It looks great. I love it. So I think I'm going to continue to trim my buzz cut for quite a while. Yeah, but I think my plans right now are, like, if I do grow it out eventually, I'll probably, like, keep my natural hair color because I think I want to try my dark hair again. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I love the baby bangs. I love baby bangs and little bobs, so I feel like that's a hairstyle I have to go through before I die. Hopefully I don't die soon. Oh, thank you so much for the heart. That just turned Mormon. But yeah, oh, people, okay, some people are coming in that are new. I identify, I mean, the label might change, but right now, like trans non-binary, so I'm neither male or female, just non-binary, just a human, just a little bean. That is me. Yes. So yeah, okay. Oh, the story I was gonna tell you. Okay, so I'm not gonna name names because I like to keep everything, like my social life and especially like my romantic life, private, because having that displayed on the internet can sometimes suck. So, but friend is the pronoun I use for everyone. Same. Oh my god. Same. I just go, hi friends. So I, Val the Scorpio, asked that question again right after I tell you this story, because I do want to talk about that. But so the story is, I was dating this guy, and he was so cute. I'm like kind of sad that we're still not together, but it's fine. But I was dating this guy, and he is transitioning. So he doesn't necessarily like identify as a trans guy, but he is a guy who is transitioning. And he, so sweet, but he would try to explain to me that we were a straight couple. And I just kind of looked at him, and I was like, okay. My apprehensiveness probably came off in his mind as like, oh, she doesn't think that she thinks that we're a gay couple simply because of, like, my genitalia, you know, like, simply because I'm trans, she thinks that we're gay or something, and it wasn't that at all. I looked at him and I was like, yeah, okay, but it wasn't about him. It was like, it made me feel uncomfortable because I wasn't female. Like, yes, he was a guy, and yeah, I mean, I was assigned female at birth, but we couldn't be a straight couple because I wasn't female. I am not. I'm non-binary. And I just remember, like, feeling a little bit bad because I was sitting there and I was like, oh, okay. But you know, he probably was all like, oh, wow, like, you know, she's not seeing me as a male, and she thinks that we're gay simply because I'm trans. No, it wasn't that. It was like, regardless, I'm not female. Therefore, this isn't straight. And I never really talked to him about my gender identity, but again, he never really asked. So he was like, oh, we're a straight couple, but I was like, I'm not female. Either, you know, no matter what, like, yeah, you're a guy, but, you know, it was weird. It was like, he never asked. I never said anything. I didn't know for sure. I was like, sometimes I feel like, I don't know, like, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I'm just human, and, you know, I don't know. So it was like, it was really weird, because I was like, I don't know. It was like, yeah. If he's watching this, hi, I was never a female, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if you wanted the relationship to be straight or not, but like, like, anybody who's with me has to be some form of gay, because I am non-binary. Yeah. Okay. So, yes. Oh, thank you for becoming a fan. Just bean. Bean. Love the little beans. Aw. Oh, yeah. Oh, Cutie Faint, you can always DM me. I'm like, yes. I love friends. I love talking to people. So, absolutely. Yeah, I will answer all your questions and all that kind of stuff. We can be friends. Love it. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. I have such generous fans. You guys are so nice. Okay. Somebody mentioned about, like, the term girl and all that kind of stuff and how that works. So, again, with me, it's like, it's just context, you know? If you respect me, you can be like, girl, and like all the time I'll just be like, oh, girl, and it's like, it's chill, it's fine, yeah, it's totally fine. So, oh yeah, okay, cool, thank you so much. Yeah, so what does, okay, yeah, so I'm answering that question. Sorry, my words aren't coming out. Yeah, you guys can ask, oh, Olivia Shea, I'm so sorry that your back hurts. But yeah, you guys can ask me questions, and I'll be answering, and I'll be eating donuts, and that's kind of what this is right now. We're talking about gay stuff and gender stuff. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for all the likes. Oh, yay. Thank you so much, Cheese Blister. Love you. So, yeah, when people go up and they're like, girl, then I'm like, it's like totally fine. Yeah, it's like that kind of like respect. It's like, you know me, you respect me. It's so chill. But when it's like somebody and they just kind of like, they just kind of assume, you know, if it's like a stranger and they're like, oh, this girl needs this. No. No. Don't. No. You know, does that make sense? It's like, you know, I'm the next person in line and they're like, oh, this girl needs to be rung up. I'd be like, what girl? Where? So, it's that kind of thing, if you just kind of assume. But, you know, if you're just like being super nice and you're just kind of being like funny and we're like, we're all girls here, then I'm like, yes, we are! Woo! Like, it's totally fine. So it's just the context, really. So if you're sweet and you're nice, that's totally fine. If I do have a problem with it, I'll probably say so, because I'm that kind of person that will, you know, and then you'll be like, oh, sorry, and then that's it. Like, it's not a big deal. It really isn't. I think the biggest thing that makes me uncomfortable, though, is like when people correct their pronouns. Again, like I said, pretty much any pronouns are chill with me, but somebody once was all like, they didn't know me, so this is a stranger, and they like read me as, okay, I don't know what gender they are, so I think they used she at first, and they were just all like, oh yeah, she, blah blah blah, and then looked at me, and then like kind of leaned in and was like, they were blah blah blah, and I was like, that was so uncomfortable. It was like, it was really awkward. And then like their friends were just like looking at each other and they were like, they didn't even understand like that was a pronoun that people use. And it was very awkward. I got a lot of like weird looks and just all like, do you know this person or something? Or like what? It was just like, it was uncomfortable. So like if you use a pronoun and you're like, oh, maybe I should use this pronoun next time, just make a mental note. You don't have to say it. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm so sorry, they. Like, no, it's chill. If you do that, I will feel really awkward. So just like make a mental note, be like, maybe I will use they, and then just like do it next time. That's it. Like, so chill. So chill. And even if you're just trying, that's all. Like that just means the world to me. If you don't get it perfect, that's totally fine as long as you respect me and like understand and just try to understand, and that's like literally all I can ask for. That's amazing. So thank you, you know? That's really it. Oh yes, intersex people too. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So that's definitely something to respect. Oh my goodness. She's Lester, your thumbnail is so good. Your little picture. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of comments. So somebody asked basically if, I don't know why, okay. So somebody asked, what if there is a Muslim and they don't respect non-binary? Would you force them to say your pronouns? So, I don't know why, like, a Muslim has to be, like, specific in this, but I guess if anybody just didn't respect me, or my pronouns or whatever, I probably wouldn't be hanging out with them that often, honestly, just because I like to surround myself with people who make me happy and who respect me and all that kind of stuff. Again, I'm pretty chill with most pronouns, so you probably won't get it wrong. I'll probably feel fine. You know, people can use she, her, and I would say most of the time I'm okay with that. So, yeah, so I think that, you know, if they, like, disrespect me, though, they don't think I'm a legit human, then I just probably wouldn't hang out with them if I had the chance, just because that would probably make me feel uncomfortable and sad. So, yeah, no matter their religion or anything. So, yeah. Oh, no! Olivia Shea, I'll be your friend! I love friends! Yeah. So, any more questions or any suggestions of what we should do? I don't know if I can do guests on here. Is that a thing? I think so. I don't know how to do it, but we can chat or something. Somebody had a question about sexuality or something down here. Oh, thank you. I love quirky. Quirky is the best compliment ever. Ooh, hoo-hoo. All those notifications. Oh my goodness. Ooh, so many people. Spam. Wow, Kenzie's so good messaging all my friends. Cough. Are there any... Somebody asked something about sexuality. I don't remember what that was, so if you were somebody who asked about sexuality, repeat your question if you can. Oh, hello, Molly. Oh, yay! Friends. You guys want to be in my Snapchat? Go spam me with some comments. Ooh. Oh, by the way, do you like my phone case? It's from Bellevue. Like the message is like, like kind of screwed up, but I thought it was really cute. Oh my goodness, thank you, Lotte-chans, for the 50 likes. Okay. Oh my goodness. We live. We thrive. My jokes. Oh my goodness. Wow, Jesus Lester, thank you so much for giving me 50 likes. You guys are so sweet. You were like on top. You were like, I am the #1 fan, the die fan. That is Watash. Oh wow, thank you so much for the hearts. Oh, love you. Oh, whatever this one thing is. Thanks. Don't know what it is, but I love it. Oh, you guys can say whatever. I don't mind. Personally, I don't care if you like swear. Again, my views are like they're words. What matters is the context. You know, it's like I can say whatever, and it's just the context. So like if you respect me and you're just like, girl, you're a fancy bitch, I'd be like, yes, I am. But unless you're like, you are such a bitch, then I'd be like, no, stop, respecto me. You know, so. Context over concept. That's what I like to say. There, I have my sound up. Are there no sounds? I guess it's a good thing that there are no sounds going on my stream, because then you guys will hear like the boops boops, and then I'd be like, nopes nopes. Ooh, bench. I love the word bench. Yes. Does your head feel fuzzy? It feels real fuzzy. Do you want to feel it? Yes. Ah. Alright, cool. Let me put this on my little Snapchat so my little Snap friends can see. It's a pretty good feeling, yeah. Buzz cuts are just so good. I love them. They're so cute. Like, literally, like, anybody with a, like, any AFAB with a buzz cut, I'm just like, yes, queen! Me, though. Ooh, snap. I love San Francisco. I really love San Francisco. I would love to live there for a little bit. I visited there and it was the best thing. I was just on the pier, like the walk, and I met a drag queen. It was so great. Oh my gosh, she was fabulous. I love it. Glitter hair stamps. Oh heck yes, that would be so cute. Like little, like literally like little stars or something. Have I ever been to Washington? It's not like I live in Seattle or anything. Oh gosh. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go. Am I at the, oh, okay. At the 1 hour mark, I'm gonna guess someone. So in 8 minutes, I'm gonna guess someone. Yes. So I don't know how you guys do that, but do that, and I will guess someone. Yes! Thank you so much, Jesus. Let's give me 50 likes. Love it. Love it. Let's get it started here. Yeah, buzz cuts really do look good on everyone. Let's be real. They're so cute. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the 10 likes, Monica. I love it, love it, love it. So, do we got any more questions about gender, sex, sexuality, gender expression? Anybody, like, is there any word that I said on this live that somebody just doesn't, they're like, that's a thing? I don't know what that is. Because I am so ready to explain. I am so, like, passionate about these things. You have no idea. Like, oh my gosh, like, queer studies was the best class ever. Same with sex and sexualities and women's studies. Oh my goodness, like, only because I had an amazing professor, but love it. Love sociology. Angelica Kawaii. I made this account a while ago and I regret my name so bad. Actually, I'm so sorry if you didn't want me to say that, but yeah. No, I think it's cute. Like, embrace it. Like, all those, I've been in the same boat. I mean, obviously, like, Jemma Kuma? Really? Jemma Kuma? Why? I mean, so I get you. I get you. I've been there, but you know, at some point you just gotta be like, yeah, well, embrace it, I guess, if you can. Aw, I'm so sorry that your sociology class wasn't fun. I love sociology, but it like any class that you take, it really does depend a lot on the teacher and the environment. Like, it really does. It really does. In one math class, I was terrible at math, D's, and then I went to another math class with a better teacher. She was like, you need to go enroll in the AP or something, like the advanced placement math or something, because I did so well. So honestly, it has to do a lot. Your experience has to do a lot with the professor and the environment that you're in. So yeah, I'm so sorry about that, but I would hope that there are better sociology classes out there because they're really fun. Is singing on here, like duets? I don't know if that's gonna sync up. I feel like that would be difficult to pull off, like over a live stream, considering like all the lag, but that would be really cool, like doing like a little duet and like harmonize. Like, yes, DeMonica, like that'd be so fun. I'm assuming over YouNow, like I was watching other live streams and stuff, musicians once, and it looked like there's quite a lag, so I don't know if like that would work on a live stream, but maybe some other way that'd be really cool. Oh, nice. In my computer science class, I'm the only girl. That's awesome, Olivia Shea. I always wondered, like, why in computer science, like, classes and things like that, like, what is up with it? Like, why are there so many less, like, females in that field? Is it because, like, society makes it so that women, they try to, like, you know, make them interested, convince them to be interested in other things or something, or like what's going on there? Because like my dad is in like computer like engineering and things like that, and there are like no women, and he's just like, I just don't know why. And I'm like, well, I guess I don't know. I feel like society is just all like, focus on your looks and nothing else. Which is really stupid. Oh my goodness, thank you, Angelica Gogoi, for the 50 likes. You guys are so sweet. Yes, love it. Yes. Yes. Yeah, honestly. Ooh. Let's do this cute little pink donut. She matches my outfit. There's like a flavor to her. I don't know if I love that, you know? We'll put her down. Oh, I don't have any napkins, that's fine. Oh my goodness, I miss you too, Molly. I hope we see each other soon. I still have your little Christmas present. I was like, this is so her, I need it. Yes, Sakura-kan. Or maybe earlier, I don't know. Wait, you either donut or no nut? What? I guess, you know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Do I have, like, any other, like, Sakura-kan, yes! Do we have any other, like, gay questions, or is that it? I feel like we're moving on to, like, anime right now. I saw a question about BTS, I was like, who? No, not who, like, you mean my queens? Oh, love it. Love it, my little sweaters. Ooh, there is, oh, we're almost at the 60-minute mark, though, so that means there's a guest coming in. Do I have to wear headphones? Is that a thing? Do I wear headphones to listen to the other person? Or, I don't know, I guess we'll see how it goes, and I will edit that for next time. Do it for the donut, girl. Oh. Um, okay, so I guess I have a few questions about like how do I make so and so like my girlfriend, or like how to move on from friends. And I mean, boy, do I not have any advice for that. I don't. What I like to do is like lay on a little bit of flirting, thicken it up, and flirt for a bit. And if there's like any sort of interest back, you'll know. And if it's like healthy and like you guys get each other and it like you can feel the chemistry, then like go on from there. But sometimes people are like and like nervous laughed and like they don't really say no, then don't try. But like I think, yeah, you just kind of gotta get a feel and then like literally just ask, just be like, hey, are you gay? Or like that's my advice. Hey, are you gay? Like, okay. 1 hour mark. Bam, bam. Okay, so let's oh snap. Oh no, I got some questions. Okay, scratchy scratch. People in the LGBTQIA plus community that I love. Miles Chronicles. Obviously, you guys probably know Miles. I love Miles so much. I love, what's his name? That was a burp. Ross, Chase Ross. Love. Obviously, like, the main ones, like, freaking, like, Shane, and, like, Joey Graceffer is really awesome, and, like, Troye Sivan, oh my gosh, the new single, whew, love it, and Steph, Steph, I don't know how to say her name, but you guys know Steph, and there are a lot. I just, like, that's like half of my subscriptions on YouTube. Probably more than that, actually. Yeah, the Bread Queen, and there are probably so many more I just can't think of. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for becoming a How to Be Subtle with Jemma Mae. Are you gay? Me. Thank you so much for becoming a friend. Okay, I'm going to guest someone. I think I just click on this. Boop. Did it work? I guess we have this one guest. Hello. Make guest. Bam. Ellie. I don't know if you're there, but hello. Oh, do I scoot over to the side? No. Okay. We're good. Obviously, you can, if you pick up, that's awesome. If not, that's cool. Like, you do you. I'm not going to force you to do anything. Or if you decide to, that's cool. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
Should I wear headphones?
Hello. I think we're working. Are we working? Can you hear me? What is this? Boop.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you like decently.
Yeah, cool.
We're good. How are you?
Yeah, my English is really bad, that's why. Estonian mother tongue. So, I went to night club and it's like 7 a.m. and I just got home from like got notification live when I a bus here, and I was like, why did I get the notification? And then I was like, whoa, Tran. But I didn't like connect that it was you. What you like? Is it possible like 6 years ago?
Oh yeah.
Like Lolita, like cute things and that. No, I feel like I'm totally the same. Like the LGBT thing and stuff. And I can I just say it's like really nice to hear like the way you speak about like non-binary. It's like just like a really healthy view on those things. And if like if I didn't know about binary and I just stumbled upon this like broadcast, I would be like, wow, they seem like cool folks. Like
yeah. Cool. Yeah. Well, thank you. Welcome. I don't know how your connection is, but I can barely hear you. I did get most of that.
Oh,
I can like.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know we're glitching quite a bit. Yeah, I want. I want to be able to hear you though, but I don't know if I can. I can't understand you being a guest. I'm so sorry. But we want to have Snapchat or something. I'm not. Yeah, I can't. I can barely hear you. But I did hear
I
like
can like.
Sears. You're here, happy. You were working for a really long time. I'm sorry. That's all I got. I'm sorry. I wish I could hear you better, but I might. I don't know. Wait, say something, and let me see if I can hear you. No, no, no. No.
I can't really hear you.
Oh,
It's like
better.
really
Dang it. Okay.
glitchy,
I'm so sorry.
but I think I am too.
I have no idea.
I
I
just see you laughing and smiling. It's really cute, though.
I'm like, I don't know how to fix the situation, so I'm just
I'm gonna try again.
nervously. Um, okay, so I'm gonna chat with you in the chat, and any questions that you have or anything, I will respond to you because that is the only way that I can hear you. So I'm so sorry, but yeah, so continue talking to me in chat, and I will chat with you and answer all your questions. But unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to drop the guesting thing right now just because I can't hear you and you can't hear me. So I'm so
Is it
sorry.
better? What's going on? What's happening?
Not better, no.
Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry.
Twilight
Yeah.
reading, writing.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for being my guest, and I will chat with you in the chat so then I can guarantee that I can
What's going
understand.
on?
Alright, I will see you later. And if you have like a Snapchat or anything, I'll add you and we can chat on there too. Alright, thank you so much for being my guest. I will see you in a bit. I'll chat with you. Bye.
Can you still see me?
Nope. Nope. We're frozen. No. This is also my first time.
Jemma anymore. Can you see them? Can you see me?
No, I can't. I'm so sorry. I will chat with you. And yes. And so I'm gonna go drop the guest because now I just can't see you at all. You're frozen. Yeah, I should probably get better at broadcasting when I do this more. But yes, thank you so much. You're so sweet, and I will talk to you in the chat. But yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you later. Bye. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay. Is everything okay? I don't know how the connection is, but let me know. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright. Okay, cool. No, I'm so sorry, you guys. I still don't know how the guest thing like works. I don't know if it's my connection or if it's somebody else's or if there's like a certain way to like maybe drop like the visual resolution or something to have that be better, but yeah, I'm so sorry. Alright. Oh yay! Thank you so much, Ellie. You're super awesome. Yeah, you're so sweet and so cute. And yeah, just let me know if you have any questions or still want to chat. I will totally chat. But yes, donut time. Donut time. Choco donut. None. Ooh, she cream filled. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. All right. question for you guys. Do you have any friends that are gay, genderqueer, or any other thing, like, gay or genderqueer, or like queer in any way? How are they? Are they an awesome person? Are they not an awesome person? Let me know. Aw. Mukbang with Jemma. I actually would love to make one. They're kind of really great. Like, I love just like sitting there and watch people eat food. Is that just me? Love it. No, because I don't have any. 99% of my friends are queer. Yeah, legit. I sat there and I was like, do I have any straight friends? I don't know. Probably. I don't know, actually. So my pronouns, she and they are fine, and he is also probably fine. So, basically just any of them. If you're unsure in a certain moment, just use they. Yeah. Do you have any friends? I'm one of them, okay? Trisha is... love Trisha so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love her. Her mukbangs are so good. They're so good. Their goals, honestly, like, ugh. Love it. Ah, yes. All right. So, yes. Pronouns. They or she. Yeah. Yeah. But, like, don't correct yourself. If you're like, oh, she, and then you, like, correct yourself today, like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Da. Oh, thank you so much, Amy, for becoming a fan. Love you. Yay. Is there anything you guys want to do or talk about? Da. My sister's name is Brandy, and the B stands for bi, and that is how she came out to me. That is so good. Hi, my name is Brandy. The B stands for bi. Love it. Ow, my knee. The knee slap is real. Snap. I was like, oh my goodness. I had this big plan for like when I came out as pan. I was going to make everybody pancakes. It didn't happen though. It didn't work. When I like came out to my parents, I was like kind of rushed. Cause like I was like, oh, just queer, bye. Basically accurate invitation. Was like, queer, bye. Yes. Oh my goodness. I haven't watched Dragon Maid in so long. I haven't watched anything in so long. I've just been like, you know, working and then going home and then doing YouTube and all that kind of stuff, which I enjoy, but yes, the enjoying of other people's content has been at a minimum because I've just been working on my own so much. But yeah, oh, I know. I think I should go. I haven't even finished this season, honestly, but I should because yeah, like Dragon Maid is so cute. I love it so much. Speaking of queer. Yes, absolutely. Cheesy Lester is just like, I think in the future we should be in a position that coming out should be just as easy, just like telling somebody your favorite color. And I think for some individuals it really is. And that's awesome. But considering they're probably in a pretty safe environment, you know, yeah. So I think I definitely agree with that. Like, it would just be like, hey, nice to meet you. What's your name? What are your preferred pronouns? Cool. That's it. Yeah, I definitely think sometime in the future we will too, and we're working on that slowly. I mean, you know, just think about like what, like 10 years ago or maybe 15 years ago, I don't know, like trans, like nobody even knew that that was a thing. Like nobody even knew like that was a thing. Like I was just talking to my parents and literally they were like, back in my day, they were like gays and lesbians and that's it. And I'm like, Yeah, yeah, that's what was visible, I guess, at the time, you know? So yeah. What even is gender? Like, tag yourself, my gender is bees. Yeah, definitely. I feel like eventually, yeah, we like it'll just be chill, and at least in amongst like my immediate the people who I hang out with immediately, like who are my age and like my generation and like in my area, everyone's super queer positive and like all that kind of stuff. So it almost is like I go to the club and people I like name and pronoun. Do you want to dance? No, that's okay. Like super good about consent too. It's awesome. Like I was just like at Neighbors, super great. I am 21, so just in case you guys are like, wait, club? And it was super fun, and like literally everybody who danced with me asked to dance with me. They didn't just like go up and was like, wow! Like, no. They were like, can I dance with you? You were really cute. And I'm like, thank you for asking. So I think, yeah, absolutely. Eventually, like, it'll just be chill and like people won't be like threatened by literally who they are. I definitely do believe that, and I think that I mean, we're getting so much more exposure and stuff. Like, can I just say, like, Ruby Rose? Oh my goodness! Yes! Yeah, I love Ruby Rose. And it's just like, you know, showing, like, queering of gender. It's possible. It's normal. It's beautiful. It's awesome. And love it, love it, love it, love it. Scritchy, scratch, scratch. Scritchy, scratch, scratch. At my college, everybody puts their pronouns in their professional emails. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yes! I love it. I love it. Scratchy scratch. Scratchy scratch. Da 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 da. Oh wow, thank you. I shaved my head. I tried. Everybody wants to hear songs. Okay. 1 second. Let me see. Like, I have my guitar over there, but that means going off screen and grabbing it. And also hoping it's tuned. Someone on my Depop was gonna buy a bundle, and I bundled it for them, and I was like, oh yes, so excited to give you this bundle. And then they never bought it. If you're watching, please just let me know. I have it here for you and it's on top of my guitar. I am still making music. Oh my goodness. I write music and I try to play music and I also try to sing music. Yes. And I have my little recording studio right here. That's what I'm sitting in right now. And I have recorded some and I haven't like went in and mixed it and edited yet. But yes, I have some songs and I want to release them. Thank you so much. Lekio Farias for the 50 likes. I swear to God, if I pronounce that wrong, just let me know. Yeah, so I'm making music, and I like, okay, being a perfectionist and an artist, those things, they like kind of almost go hand in hand. It has been really tough to like write something or create something and think, oh, it's good enough, you know? You know? But when I've been writing my songs, I sit back and I'm just like, this is actually really good. So I'm actually really excited to share it with you guys. I just really need to get around to mixing it and getting it out there. And yeah, part of it is like, I'm like almost putting it off because it's a project that takes more effort since it's one that I don't do often, and it's like, what if it's not good enough? What if it's like not my best? Because I've put my singing up on my YouTube channel when it wasn't the best, and then I would get like a backlash, and it's like, okay, literally I came home from my shift, and this is like 11 p.m. and I'm singing Ariana Grande. It's not going to be the best. But, you know, so especially since I've been singing for like 10 years, it's like part of me is like, okay, that's like my identity, and people are like invalidating me as a singer, even though I sing. But, yeah, so sometimes it's hard, but I really do want to get it out because I honestly am proud of it, and it's something that I love to do, and even if it's not perfect, it's going to be out there. No apologies. There you go. Right now I use Logic Pro, and Pro Tools, but Pro Tools is really expensive. I like Pro Tools the most for mixing, but yes. Yes. How do you handle rude comments? Like, haters are gonna hate, and, like, that's just what they do, you know? So, honestly, I'm just kind of like, your loss, because I'm great, and if you hate on me, you don't get to be friends with me, and that's your loss, girl. Like, yeah, sometimes it sucks, though, because there'll be ones that are, like, repetitive, like, not from the same person, but, like, people will, like, point out a certain flaw over and over and over again, or, like, the people who, like, can't really get past my style evolution, and, like, we're just like, oh, you'd look so much better if, or, like, I wish you were still dressed this way, or blah, 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 and that kind of sucks, because it, like, makes me feel like, you know, people won't let you grow, but just know that those are the people who haven't really learned that growing is okay, and, like, you know, just becoming you and changing is nothing to be afraid of, and you should just kind of let people be themselves, you know, like, so I always think, like, okay, like, sure, you can think that I look better with a certain haircut or wearing certain clothes, like, that's your opinion, but, you know, I'm just gonna do me, and, yeah, and, what's the bump on your finger? I mean, freaking fingers are fingers, like, but, I don't know, what is a good comeback? Like, you can be all like, I don't know, I just really like bees, so you can just be all like, my little bumblebee, I don't know. I don't know, I mean, in my opinion, it's like, it's just hands, like, hands aren't, like, are there beauty standards for hands? Like, am I just, like, not in their hands? Like, okay, that's just my opinion. Like, hands aren't meant to be, like, flawless. Like, I don't know. I don't really know. I'll have to give that one, a thought. But, yeah. Just feel like, oh, yeah, like, it's an extension. I don't know. I have no idea. Whatever, like, makes you just be all, like, like, whatever. That's a really weird thing to point out, though. It's like, who's like who cares? Their hands. I mean, just like beauty standards, like in general, just be all like, I'm sorry, like, you want me to be less me? You want me to look less me? Sorry about it. Like, no thanks. That's weird. And if it's your friend saying that, like, really? Those aren't very good friends. I'm gonna just put that out there. Like, I had this one friend, who would just, like, make lots of comments about, like, my nose, and, like, that is really big or something, and that it looked like this one actor's nose or something, who happens to have, like, a really big nose or something, and I'm just like, okay, first of all, okay, second of all, like, if you mean it in a mean way, like, are you really my friend? I could get better friends. Oh, yes. Oh, bumblebees. Oh, wait, no, but Chase Ross, his fans are bumblebees. I love bees. Yeah, I know, like, what kind of friend would say that? That's gross. So just be all like, or you can just literally be honest and be like, that kind of makes me uncomfortable, and can you, like, just stop commenting on that, because it doesn't work for me. Like, please stop. You know, and if they're, like, a friend who, like, respects you, then they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. End of story. Alright, I don't know if I can fit my guitar in here, but let's try. 1 second. My little bumblebees. Can you see my little pants? My little plaid pants? Oh, wait, I don't have my capo. Oops. I can only play songs on the capo. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait. I'm back. Da-na, na-na-na. Well, the good thing about being in my studio is that the audio quality is going to be great. Wait, I'm not under hashtag musicians, though. Oh, no. Somebody hashtag musicians. Because here she is. I'm going to get my capo 1 second, my friends. Da, 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 da. Okay. I'm back, and there is donuts on the floor. Oops. Yes. Boop. Another glow up. Ooh. Last night. Oh, ooh, snap. We got some sasses. I got some sasses in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. I'm a very novice guitar player, but that's okay. I don't know if I remember the chords for this. What, this one? I'm trying to remember. I'll probably forget the chords in a second, but that's okay. Baby, can you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. You're dangerous. Is it this one? I'm falling. It's getting late to give you what I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly, it's taking over me. Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spin around and round. Do you feel me now? Taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under with the taste of your poison. Paradise, I'm addicted to you, don't ya know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't ya know that you're toxic? I forgot the words. I think I already sang that verse. That's okay. It's taking over me. Do I can't come down, losing my head, spin around and round. Do you feel me now? Taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under with the taste of your poison. Paradise, I'm addicted to you, don't ya? Oh, you're toxic. And I love what you do, don't ya know that you're toxic? Remix. And you are so nice, Cheesy Lester. I love what you do, don't ya know that you're toxic? Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. Banana! Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now. Remix, 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 remix. Okay. Before any of you guys are like, oh my gosh, you wrote the song. Not that one, obviously. I didn't. This one is... What's her face? 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 I'll let you know the title after, because I can't remember it now. Let's see. sun on the sky was feeling so lonely. Started to cry, the rain on our window kept us inside all of the morning and into the night. Alone in my dream room, I want to love you. Alone in my dream room, my body above you. I'm just a man on the moon, that's the title. I'm not coming down anytime soon. I'm just a man on the moon, feet off the ground, I'm floating in you. Nobody sighs for 7 days under the covers, your body amazed. I couldn't believe it, deep down inside, all of the morning and into the night. Alone in my dream room, I want to love you. Alone in my dream room, my body above you. I'm just a man on the moon. I'm not coming down anytime soon. I'm just a man on the moon, feet off the ground, I'm floating in you. Oh, 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 oh. I'm in your dreams now. I'm in your dreams now. I'm in your dreams now. I'm in your dreams and your dreams and your dreams. I'm in your dreams now. I'm in your dreams now. I'm in your dreams now. I'm in your dreams and your dreams and your dreams. Oh, just a man on the moon. I'm not coming down anytime soon. I'm just a man on the moon. Feet off the ground, I'm floating in you. Oh, 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 oh. Head bop. Yes! Oh, yes! See you later, Kens! Bye, friends! See you later! Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Angelica Kawaii, for 10 likes. Love you. Thank you for the heart. Demonica, thank you so much. Yes! Oh my goodness. Thank you, Gary the Fairy, for becoming a fan. Bam! Thank you, thank you. Love, 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 love. Na 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 na. Yes. You know, run around, throwing that dirt all on my name. But I forgot the chords after. Oh my goodness, thank you, she's a listener, for giving me feel like that. Thank you so much. I love your face. I hope it's smiling. Na 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 na. I don't know. Boop, boop, boop. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for, Amy, for giving me 100 likes. I love it. Thank you. I have not heard that song. You're Not Here. I have not heard that. I should go give it a listen. Ooh, hello! Thank you so much, everybody who is new. Thank you, humans, friends. I guess y'all are now called my little bumblebees. Run around, run that turtle on my knee. That turtle on my knee. Ooh, woohoo! First on LGBT. Hello, friends. trans, hello queers, hello humans, anybody who identifies as anybody. Hello. I love you all. Do I know any other songs besides the ones that I wrote? Probably. Ooh, is that it? Throwing that turtle on my knee. Knew that I was a bumblebee. I don't. It's a barcode. Barcode. That's how you know that you've been working in retail for too long. That is not it. Soro Oshinai. I want to play the ukulele. I'm probably gonna buy one. I'm gonna get a ukulele. I don't have one. I haven't played one yet. I really want to. Maybe it's this. Is it an F? On that turtle on my knee. I call you. I don't know. Ooh, yes, you've been playing for 2 years? Yes, ukulele, hunty, love it. Ooh! I was just like, what's like a gender neutral way of like saying like yes queen or yes king, yes royalty. Unless you guys can think of a better one. Yes, royalty. Yeah. Yes. Ooh, that sounds like there's like a little, like a filter for music. Oh gosh. #1 royal on trending. That's me, bitches. I feel like it's so gay. The other day, okay, let's talk about this. The other day, I got a comment on my YouTube saying that I can't identify as pan and gay at the same time. And I was like, let's talk about this. So, if any of you guys are like stans on my YouTube channel, you know that I responded to that comment. And basically, I said that gay has been used a lot lately as like an umbrella term, right? Like, especially in this generation, everyone's just like, gay this, yes, gay, gay. And it's chill because language evolves. And this person was just kind of like, oh, blah, 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 you can't identify as pan and gay. That's disrespectful. Like, I understand. They were saying, like, I understand how sexuality can be fluid and all that kind of stuff, and that can change, but you can't identify as gay if you're pan. That's just disrespectful or something. And I was like, okay, whoa, wait. Who am I disrespecting? Am I disrespecting gay cis men? Because I'm non-binary. I'm non-binary, so I'm not. And I am pan because that's how like my sexuality works. Like, regardless of gender. Like, I just like people regardless of gender. That's just how I work. And so I was like, okay, let's talk about this. People can identify as whatever they want to, regardless of what it is, because that's their reality. They can make that decision. They are who they are. And nobody can touch that. It's untouchable. You can say, I'm a potato and I identify as potato. And literally, that's true because that is your reality and that is you. And you have control over that. You can say, these are my pronouns. This is my identity. Regardless of what it is, you have that power, right? And it's because that the word gay has been used as like an umbrella term a lot lately. I feel like, you know, they were saying like, oh, gender and sexuality can be fluid, but then language can't be. And it's like, language changes all the time. Like, back in the 80s or whatever, queer was a derogatory term. And that was offensive. And now queers are queers. And we've taken back that term. And we're like, yes, I'm going to take that. It's power. It's me. I'm queer. Gender, well, of course, changes all the time. Sexuality, of course, in an individual's lifetime can change all the time. And we shouldn't be scared of that. But language also does. And I feel like the term gay has been evolving to something that is more of an umbrella term. And I'm okay with that, personally. I'm okay with that. And maybe some people aren't going to be okay with that. And, you know, that's okay. But at the end of the day, if somebody does identify as that, then you have to respect that. And you'd be like, okay, you know what? That's cool. And if you have a different opinion, like, that's also cool. But I shouldn't feel like I'm disrespecting people for identifying the way that I do. Like, I am not disrespecting anybody for being who I am. And if I am, stop watching me. Don't go on my videos, and definitely don't comment, you know? So I feel like, you know what, I'm all for gay being an umbrella term. No matter if language decides to go down that path, I'm still going to identify as gay because it's a term that resonates with me. It works for me. And same with queer, and same with pan, and, you know, same with non-binary, and same with trans non-binary. And so, regardless of what people say, that is who I am, and I'm not disrespecting anybody for identifying the way that I am, you know? And if anything, I'm only respecting myself more for, like, being real and being authentic and having a term that works for me, you know? So it's a shame that some people think it's disrespectful, but at the same time, I'm like, disrespectful to who? Like, gay cis men? Because if you're afraid of them being erased, that's weird. Because in my knowledge, ever since the lesbian gay movement has been a thing, gay men have kind of ruled it, have not ruled it, but, you know, like, they were the ones that were written about and made, you know, they were the ones that were on the covers, and specifically white cis gay guys and stuff. So I don't know if you're worried about, like, this one person is worried about, like, the erasure of gay men, because let me tell you, those are not the people who are being erased. It's mostly the bi erasure is real. Like, the bi erasure is real. That's in pan. That's what's being erased right now for the most part, is like, people are just like, oh, bi-pan, that's not a thing. You have to just choose, you know, it's just a phase. You got to choose, you're greedy or something, and all those things are just so, that's a problem, you know? And I know everybody here, like, we're all cool, and we're all like, yes. But yeah, and something I'm just kind of confused, because, like, why is it disrespectful? Is it because I'm not a cis guy? And I can't identify as gay? What's the thing here? They responded, and they're like, oh, okay, I guess we just have differing opinions or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, it's chill. But I guess it is something to talk about, because I feel like some people do feel like, I don't know if they can, you know, I don't know if I can identify this way because I don't look this certain way, or I don't, like, act a certain way, or maybe I don't have the certain genitalia or things like that. It's like, don't worry, hunties. Don't worry, my bumblebees. You can identify however you feel fits for you. If it makes you happy, then, yeah, like, be gay or queer or anything, like, yeah, or, like, don't, you know, like, you just freaking do you, and you're not disrespecting anybody by just being you. If anything, you're doing the world a favor, because you're being authentic to yourself, and you're being real, and, like, we need more of that. Like, hi, we need more of that. So, yeah, let's read some of these comments. We've got a little chatty up in here. You can be a Lego on the floor, I don't care. Yes. I don't know if it was, like, offending straight. Oh, maybe that wasn't a comment from me, Molly. I'm not sure. I love all humans. Does that mean I'm pan? You can be whatever you want, honey. Like, you don't even have to choose a specific term, you know? Like, for the longest time, I was just all like, I mean, there isn't, like, I'm not sure if, like, a specific term even works for my gender that I know of right now. And I haven't decided. And it's, like, okay to not put yourself in a specific box or label. If anything, that just gives you more fluidity. That's just like, all right, yeah, chill. Like, I'm gonna be me, and that's cool. So you don't have to, like, fit yourself in a label if it's not something that empowers you. You can just kind of be human, and that's kind of it. You have all the power in the world. But pan, at least in my opinion, is like, you like people just regardless of gender. Like, their gender doesn't help or hurt your attraction to them, you know? So it's just kind of like, you're more into personalities. And it's also like this whole thing that's like hearts over parts, which is kind of cute. But it's like you don't really care about like what that person looks like or like what genitalia they have or things. You're just kind of attracted to their personality, and that's kind of what I understand as pan. And then bi is like you're attracted to one or more genders. So that can be men and women, that can be men and women and non-binary folks, that can be anything, that can be multiple genders, that can be all genders. It's just basically specifying that you like more than one gender. Yes! I'm gonna say my sexuality is just an arrow spinning. I can't choose. And that's okay, like legit. Like it happens, like it's fluid. Like sometimes I'm like more into AFABs and sometimes I'm more into AMABs. And it's just like, it's a thing. And it's like, it's okay to like not have like specific word for it, you know? It's like, tag yourself, my gender is bees. I don't know, like, you know? So it's chill. It's like, you don't have to feel like inadequate if you don't like have a specific label or whatever that you feel resonates with you. It's like, that's chill. You can just be you, and progress is something to not be ashamed of, you know? Like if you know, like if things change and you feel differently, then that is so cool, because that means you're growing and you're learning more about yourself. And that's all I wish for individuals in this world, to like be themselves and be generally like generally okay. Like I would love for everybody to be happy, but we know we don't always have those days. So just generally okay and doing things that are healthy for you. That is all I freaking want. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin C, for being a fan. Welcome to the Bumblebee Club. Love you. I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, Chase is like Chasey Poo. I freaking love. Okay, I swear to God, you guys, like, can somebody help me get noticed by Chase Ross, because I love him so much and I love his content so much. Oh my goodness, thank you, Cheesy Lizard, for 50 likes. I don't know why you're being so generous, but you are so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I want to be noticed by Chase so bad. I want to be noticed by Miles so bad, but I think I was because I met them. I met him at freaking like his like little tour, and I gave him a shirt that says, well, I'm cool with Jesus, and then a rainbow bag, and then we hugged. So it was great, but like, I love, and of course y'all know that I stan Jenna. I love Jenna. Oh my goodness. Oh, quick plug-in. I have a Patreon. Bam! If you want to see this live stream in its entirety, if you missed some of it, or you know, you just want to sit down one day with your coffee and watch it all, 2 hours of it, then bam, become a patron, and you can see all of my content, and you can watch this whole live stream whenever you want. Bam, plug-in, shameless. No, I just want to make content, and I'm not making any money off of it, so so please support me, because legit, I can't afford to keep making content if I don't have a Patreon. Let's go in and see some of these comments. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Gay rhymes with okay no matter what. It's perfectly fine. That's so sweet. Okay. Somebody was talking about heterophobia and things like that. Yeah, I feel like there are some people that like have prejudice against straight people, and that's really not cool. But personally, like right now, this is like we're talking about gay stuff. This is hashtag LGBT, so we're going to be talking about these things and these issues and stuff like that. Just because I don't specify like straight issues doesn't mean that I don't like know that they're a thing. So yeah, if you got any questions, like I'm just kind of going on questions and talking about them right now. But yeah, yeah, so just because I don't mention them doesn't mean that I don't understand or like know that they're there and things like that. I just personally don't have, well, I don't, I mean, it's hard to explain, but like I'm not straight. So I'm talking about like my life and my YouTube and things like that. So I'm probably not going to talk about the straight things because I'm not straight. So, but bring deodorant. Bumblebee Club, yes. Oh, I think I read these comments up here. I think so. Oh yeah, gay used to mean happy, so it's just evolving. Yeah, language evolves all the time. Yeah, I feel like Ciscapia have fallen on the back burner since oh, so many comments. I can't. Since not writing by politics. I don't know about that. It's like we're always getting exposure for like, yeah, for like. Sorry, I'm just reading all of these. I'm just sitting here like staring at the screen. Yeah. I like how I'm agreeing with your comments. I'm not even saying who they are. So identifying as pan and trans. What? That makes no sense. So maybe I should. Somebody just said something like somebody said identifying as pan is transphobic, and I feel like maybe that person just doesn't know what pan is, because pan is just a sexuality, and it's being attracted to people regardless of gender. So I feel like that's pretty inclusive for anybody, because gender doesn't affect somebody who identifies as pansexual, as it just doesn't affect their attraction at all. So maybe they just don't know what pan is, or maybe they just have a different definition of it. So yeah, I don't know. It's chill. Well, I mean, that's not chill. I feel like maybe you should explain how you think pan is and see what they say. But yeah, I feel like that's inclusive, and same with bi. Like it's inclusive. And I do want to say there are some people who will think like, you know, being like lesbian or gay or something is also transphobic or something. And I want to say, yeah, I do want to say, like, your sexual orientation, like, is like something that just happens. Like, you don't decide that, you know? Thank you so much, Jesus, for giving 50 likes. Thank you so much. I love you. You're so generous. But yeah, that's like not something that you choose. You don't choose how you are attracted to people. You just are. Or you're just not. So if you're just not attracted to a certain gender, that's not your choice. You're not discriminating. That's just how it is. Maybe you're attracted to one gender and maybe not the other, or maybe a few genders and not some others, and it's not like your decision. You're not deciding to not be attracted to someone. It's just the attraction just isn't there. So that's nothing that you should feel bad for. That's nothing that you should feel guilty for, because your attraction is it just works sometimes, and sometimes it just doesn't. You know, like, just because I'm pan doesn't mean that I'm going to be attracted to every single person on the earth. That's just not how it works. You know, sometimes you just vibe with someone and it works and it's awesome. And sometimes you vibe with someone platonically and it works and it's awesome, but sexually it is not. And you're just like, not really into that. And that's okay, because literally, it's just you. It's just how it works. It's just, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and that's not your fault. And sometimes you don't have control over that. I feel like most of the times you don't have control over that. It just happens, or it just doesn't. Attraction it's something that's kind of innate. It works or it doesn't, and you don't really decide that, you know? So I feel like that kind of sucks. I hope that, you know, you don't have people making you feel bad just because you are attracted to a certain gender. Like, if you're attracted to women and like you just love women, that's cool. And if men, or however, you know, men including all men and all women and stuff like that, you know, like, or any kind of few genders, you know, like that just doesn't work for you, then it's not something that you need to apologize for. Like, it's just, that's just how your attraction works, and that's fine, you know? So, yeah, if anybody's telling you that, like, that's discriminating or that's not inclusive or transphobic or things, like, I'm sorry, but, you know, sometimes attraction works and sometimes it doesn't, and there can be so many reasons. Like, a lot of times it might not just be it might not be because of that person's gender, but it could just be like your personalities don't match, or sometimes just certain attractions aren't there, and I think that's something that you shouldn't feel guilty for. So, yeah, like, again, just because I'm pan doesn't mean that I'm going to be attracted to every single person. Like, it's just, yeah, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's because of their gender. It's just, sometimes it works and sometimes not. So, anyway, I think I'm repeating myself a lot, but I just read a comment about that. Anyway, I hope nobody's, like, making you guys feel bad if you, you know, have attractions to certain genders and not others, but yeah. Da 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 da. Just found it weird because they also identify as asexual. Yeah, asexual, for those of you who don't know, is like you don't feel sexual attraction towards people. Again, everything's on a spectrum, so sometimes you know, they can feel sexual for other things. Anyway, everything's a spectrum. And I'm like, I'm ace too, but I'm not pressed if someone isn't into me. Yeah. Like, of course, like, I've been so romantically attracted to people who just don't feel the same for me. And I'm just like, that's okay. You know? I'm at a place in my life where, you know, I don't take those things personally. I'm just kind of like, all right, that's cool. I mean, I tried. I'll let you know. But, yeah. How did my parents react to me? So I have, like, I would say, like, kind of religious parents. Like, they're not, like, really, like, you know, they're not, like, yeah, but they're, like, religious, and that's chill, and they're really, like, open-minded, and they're really nice, and so I feel like, you know, when I came out to them, it was, like, not a surprise, because, I was talking about, like, LGBTQA plus things for a long time before that, and, like, telling them about my friends and stuff like that, and my friend identifies as this, and my friend is this, and so I kind of warmed them up to just, like, the community, and then when I came out, it was, like, yeah, I don't think it was that big of a surprise. It was just kind of like, oh, yeah, we thought that you were dating your best friend for a while. I'm like, oh, actually, no, but but yeah, they were all right. They were just kind of like, okay, but, you know, there's still, like, those things where, like, I'll joke about gay, or, like, being gay, and they'll just kind of, like, be silent, or they'll, like, give a nervous laugh, but over time, it's been a little bit better. So I think, generally, like, it's okay, and that's, I mean, that's really awesome that I have a living situation that does accept me, and so I know not everybody has that, and I know I might not be the best person to give advice on, you know, a person who doesn't have as, like, you know, accepting of a living situation, but for me, it wasn't a terribly big deal, but my extended family is a little bit more conservative, and so, you know, I get a few, you know, people in my extended family to be all like, oh, you know, this is a phase, right? Like, God wouldn't actually make you gay or something, and I'm like, ooh, hi, hi, no, back away. But yeah, so, yeah, so yeah, my immediate family was all right, but some are just kind of like, but I don't live with them, so it's okay. Yes, is it 10? It's 10 p.m. All right. Ooh. Hello, guitar friend. Guitar friend, can sit there. Yes, friends! Yes. Wait, if you can... Oh. Ooh, hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. When I first found out about sexuality, I was so confused because I had crushes on all genders, and I was so confused when people, when everybody, or you thought that everybody was like that. It's so good. That is so great. I wish I grew up thinking that too. It's kind of cute. Yes, yes. Share your story, Princess Witchy. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Oh, I do want to say, I think I'm still, yeah, I should be still live on my YouTube. Anybody who's watching this from YouTube, I can't see your comments. So come over to YouNow, and you can just log in with any one of your socials. It's super quick and simple, and then you can chat with me if anybody's on there right now. Yes. La 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 la. Okay, there are a lot of comments on my YouTube. I'm just gonna exit that out right now. Oh, thank you so much, Olivia, for 10 likes. Love you. Thank you so much. You're so generous. Love it. Yes. All right. Are there any other questions? Like weird time? Oh, yes, weird garbage can. Thank you so much for becoming a fan. Love the name. Same. Oh, I'm so sorry. I probably did freeze for a second because I was checking my YouTube. I haven't done a live using the YouTube app. I have not done that yet. I've just done this. And I really like this platform. So, oh yes, thank you, Weird Garbage Can, for 10 likes. Oh my goodness, I love that name. I would say it all day. Do I ever get finger spasms? That's a question. Fingers, no, but my eyes, they'll like twitch. Like this one specifically will like kind of twitch sometimes. Yes. Oh my goodness, behind these hazel eyes. Ooh, love the name. Thank you so much for 10 likes. What do I cosplay? What don't I cosplay? Okay. I've done Hatsune Miku. I've done Elsa. I've done Chi from Chobits. I've done a few characters from Love Live, like Kotori, and I think it was Maki, but I didn't have a wig, so and I've done like Tinkerbell, like prom Tinkerbell. Thank you so much, Amy, for the 10 likes. Love you. Little bumblebees. What else? Oh wait. I feel like I have a really popular cosplay that I haven't named. No, I've already said Hatsune Miku. That was like the big one. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'm gonna be cosplaying 11. Can you tell? Yeah, so I'll be cosplaying 11 soon. I have done a few meetups before, but I feel like I honestly don't have a lot of followers in my immediate region. Like I do, but I feel like it's really hard to like schedule and get everybody at the same place at the same time. I tried to do it at SakuraCon, and I think I only had like 3 people show up. So, so I'm not sure if I'll do meetups, but if I get a bigger following and I have more people that are available in this area, then yeah, definitely. But I feel like now it's not really the timing, because I feel like a lot of my following has kind of fallen out. Yeah, which is like fine, but yeah, I don't think too many people would be able to make it. Oh, absolutely. There are so many Disney characters at anime conventions. So many. Like, they have specific photo shoots and stuff, like, and do, like, all Disney and stuff. It's really cool. So, yeah, absolutely love it. Any, like, Disney or just basically anything from, like, pop culture and TV shows and movies and just anything is welcome at any kind of convention. Honestly, that's my opinion. Konnichiwa, question mark. I think you mean konbanwa. No. What is it like? Is it Juji? Like Juji Dale. Oh gosh. My gosh, that'd be amazing. Oh yes, visiting Seattle. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, yes. Female Rick Sanchez. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, Olivia. I love it. That's so good. Yes. Yeah, I should cosplay more. Well, I mean, I cosplay, but I don't take enough pictures. And I need to do that. Yeah. I would love to go to Japan. I've been saving up to go to Japan forever, for as long as I can remember. I want to go so bad. But, oh, you guys are so sweet. When I speak Japanese, I use boku or watashi. I mean, I've just been using like watashi or atashi or something because atashi is cute. Yeah, I think I just use watashi. I think it'd be more confusing in Japan to use boku because then they'd be like, and so yeah, but yeah, I don't really mind. Again, pronouns are just kind of chill. Uchi is cute too. Yay, thank you for becoming a fan, Olivia. I like how I don't remember the words of my own song. I already forgot. It's fine. It's chill. How do I choose the cosplay? Love of the character and clothes. Like for Chi, I was like, I saw her dresses and stuff, and I was like, oh my goodness, like I need to cosplay whatever character this is because Chi, like her dress was so cute. All the dresses that she wears. But then like stuff like 11, like, you know, I watch Stranger Things and I'm like, 11 is such a badass. I need to cosplay her. So I would say both. But I mean, of course her outfits are cute too, but it was like I fell in love with the character. But sometimes I love these characters and then their like outfits are way too complicated and then I'm like, it's fine. Let's just do a casual version. What age would I restrict my friends to? I would not restrict my friends to any certain age. I love all people. As long as they're like chill and fun to be around and are respectful, then you can be my friend. Thank you so much for inviting your friends to this broadcast. I would love if we can get to like 100 viewers watching at one point. I feel like I'd have to be a little bit more interesting though. I mean, the personality is interesting, but just like playing the same thing on guitar. I just want you to know. Ba, ba, ba. Yes, it's nothing all too much personal. Ba, ba. It's me, you see. The only time I don't feel alone is when you look at me. Ooh. How do I always glow like a light bug? That is the cutest thing anyone has ever said to me. Thank you. That was the first time I played my own song in front of more than one person. And I didn't even finish it. Thank you so much for all the hearts, your friends. I have like a little lamp over here, and then I got some fairy lights. So honestly, that's how I'm glowing right now. But let's be honest. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe. I'm kidding. Yeah, social anxiety is a bitch. Yeah, weird garbage can. Social anxiety is just, you know, some days you just literally, like, you just can't social. You know, you just, like, you go up and you have to socialize, and you're just like, and then you just, like, start existing, but, like, a little to the left, you know? Yeah. I definitely, get social anxiety sometimes. It's not as bad anymore, but, especially when I'm speaking in Japanese, and especially if it's somebody who's fluent in Japanese, I, like, get so anxious, because I'm like, what if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not good? What if they're gonna, what if they're gonna, like, laugh at me? I'm gaijin. Just like, but, yeah, I would say, you know, sometimes there are things that are like, you know what, like, you have to talk to this person, you have to meet them, and, you know, you just kind of gotta do it. But if there's, like, if you're getting red flags and you're like, social anxiety, then, like, you don't have to, like, you shouldn't feel like you have to fight that, you know. If you're like, you want to talk to this guy, and it's like, that's awesome, like, you know. But if you're, like, literally at that moment and you're like, you cannot handle it, your social anxiety cannot handle it, I don't see why so many people are like, oh, well, just ignore it and just do it. It's like, maybe there's a reason why you're feeling like that, and you don't have to push yourself every single time that you feel anxiety. Like, you can just kind of be like, okay, maybe next time, you know, or okay, like, you know, if it's just gonna give you more anxiety, then you don't have to push yourself. But if you really do want to, and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, then do it, you know. It's just context in the situation. If you feel comfortable, go talk to that person. If you really don't feel comfortable, you don't have to. You shouldn't feel guilty for feeling anxiety. Like, it's just anxiety. Nobody has a choice to feel that way or not, you know. So yeah, so, hey, oh, thank you so much, Erica, for becoming a fan. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness. I've been so obsessed with French music lately. Is that weird? No, it's not. It's amazing. I don't know if you guys have heard Polo and Pan. Their music is so good. I love it. I'm like, okay, put that another language on the list. Like, need to learn French. Oh my goodness. What would you do if someone thinks your social anxiety is fake and says you're doing it just because it's popular? Okay, this is a completely new concept for me. I know that now, not really nowadays, but when I was, like, in high school and things like that, social anxiety was something that wasn't nearly as often talked about as today. Like, you see, like, all the, like, Tumblr, oh my gosh, like, everybody's talking about their experiences with anxiety, and it's awesome, and it's beautiful, and it's become a lot more of a thing that people are like, oh, okay, this is a thing, and it's something to talk about, and people are being a lot more open-minded about it. But wow, because it's been more of a thing and people have been talking about it, yeah, that makes sense that people would think that, oh, it's just in right now and you're just doing this to get attention or whatever. That just kind of blows my mind, because people who are going through anxiety don't usually want to talk about it, you know? They usually don't want to talk about it. And when they get to a stage where it's like, it's okay and it's fine, and they're seeing people around them have anxiety and they're okay with it, and they're talking about their experiences and they're lifting each other up, like, to actually be able to say, hey, I have anxiety too, and this is great because I have people like me around me. I feel like nobody would ever lie about that or be fake about that, because it takes a lot of strength to just go and admit that and talk about it and not be ashamed of it. It takes a lot of strength, and I don't think anybody would do that for attention or lie about it. Like, that is insane. Like, that is, wow. Like, I would never think that anybody who's talking to me about anxiety would just be doing it just to get attention. Like, that's, like, I can't wrap my brain around that concept, because most people are just so quiet about those things because they feel shame. They should not feel ashamed because, oh my gosh, it's so much more. It is all around you. Like, you literally don't, you know, like, social anxiety is, so many people have it, and I think it's great that people are talking about it, but that's unfortunate. I hope that, you know, I hope that people don't accuse you of just making it up. That's really unfortunate, and I hope that those aren't your super close friends, because those don't seem like great friends. Or maybe you just need to talk to them and be all like, yo, this is a thing, and I'm not making this up because it's something that I've been living with for however long, and it's not really something that you make up, you lie about, because it happens all the time. Ba 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 ba. Oh, wow. Oh, no, it's your parents? I am so sorry about that. That must be really, really tough. Like, somebody's so close to you, just thinking that your anxiety is fake and invisible. And honestly, that happens so much. Actually, you know, so many are just all like, oh, it's not a thing. And, like, in working situations, you know, they're just all like, what? You need a self-care day? Like, what, for your anxiety or whatever? Blah, blah, blah. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for 400 likes. That is a lot. Thank you so much. You're so generous. Love your face. Love you. I'm so sorry. Yeah. But yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. So, yeah, anxiety is a tough issue. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I, like, when I get anxiety, I just kind of, like, I mean, I laugh a lot, but, like, I will, like, laugh nervously and then get really, really hot and smile a lot. And, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know what else to say, you know, just, you know, with people who don't want to believe something is legit, it's hard to convince them, you know, it's hard to say, like, hey, I'm real, and my situation is real and should be respected, and especially with, like, people who just happen to be closed-minded, you know. I unfortunately, you know, I don't know. I have accepting parents, you know, for the most part, so I can't give you any, like, personal advice, but, you know, just tell them, like, this is real, this is how I feel, this is real, this is me, no, but, like, yeah, and if they, you know, if they can't respect that, then I hope that you have friends that do. You know, people can be really great to have in your life, and then there are some people that just make it so hard. But yeah, I am so sorry about that, and I really do hope that things get better. But yeah. Oh. I can't Raku. I'm not doing guests right now because I only planned for this live to be 2 hours. It's already 2 hours and 17 minutes. But I really wanted, I wanted to try to get to everybody's questions. Oh yeah, I understand. I'm in the Pacific time zone, so it's way earlier at night for me than it is for a lot of other people. If you guys wanted me to do it earlier, I can totally do it earlier next week or whenever I live stream next. Yes. All right. So I think I'm gonna wrap this up because I told myself only like 2 hours at most. But yeah, so thank you so much behind these hazel eyes for your support about me leaving. Yeah, thank you so much. I will be live streaming again soon. And yeah, thank you so much. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for the likes, Demonica. You're so sweet. I see you all the time on, like, I think it's Instagram or something, and you're like literally like all my stuff. I think it's Instagram. Or maybe you comment, I don't know. I've seen your name some other place. So, like, thank you for being so supportive, like, across other platforms, too. You're so sweet. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. I hope you guys all have an amazing weekend. And I hope that you guys are all, like, doing things that are, like, good for you and, like, being nutritious and getting people who are, like, good for your life. And I hope you keep smiling on days that you want to smile. And yes, okay. Yes. All right. Yes, thank you so much. I will see you guys in my next live. And yeah, all right. Thank you so much. Oh, yay. Okay, my face hurts from smiling so much. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye. See you later. Bye. Bye.